Now I would like to invite Mr. Venkat, CSR Forum Lead Hysea, Vice President Synchrony, to share his words about this program.
Thanks, Monica. Very good morning to you. It's in fact a very pleasant morning for me. It's a dream come true for me. I remember in 2016, I think this office, or most likely, I think this is the office where we sat and then discussed about the disruptive digital intervention. This thought, actually, we got it from J. Garu, and we deliberated for hours together, and then it took almost about 6 to 7 months to come up with this initiative, disruptive digital intervention. It's nothing but setting up a digital lab in the government schools. When I say in the government schools, it's model schools, Jilla Parishad schools, tribal welfare schools, minority schools. These are the schools that where we wanted to focus our efforts and train the students. And 2018-19, we were able to reach about 9 schools. You all okay with English, or should I speak in Telugu? Okay, I'll probably mix both. So 18-19, we were able to reach about 9 schools, and till today, that is 19 and 20, till today, we are able to reach 31 schools, I believe, reaching out to about 40,000 students. And ma'am, through you, we would be able to reach out thousands of students. And this is commendable. The reason why I said very pleasant and a dream come true today is leaders like you, we are able to reach out to the students. That's our dream when we started in 2017. And it's slowly, we are reaching our goal, reaching out to thousands of schools across Telugu states. And I strongly believe the students from these schools have a lot of potential. And actually, I'm a product of one of the government high schools and did my schooling in Telugu medium. Never uttered an English word till intermediate. Okay. In fact, we used to write English in Telugu, English exam in Telugu in high school. And that was the level. I'm sure some of you probably can relate to me too. Right? And why I think that there's so much of potential. The students from these schools, and we have so many examples. If you look at any corporate in the IT corridor, high-rise buildings, the leaders are all from the government high schools. Mostly my area, my age, right? I'm probably 54, but 40 and above, probably they have done their schooling in Telugu medium, because at that point of time, only government schools were available, not too many private schools. And one of the examples in the last year and this year, Warangal district nunchi, Lambada is a community, right? Idhar students, Divya anesi oka ammayi, Sumati anesi inkoka ammayi. They are from rural villages from Warangal district. They've participated a program called Youth Exchange Study Program. What it means is they have to undergo several rounds of interviews and examination. There were 4 to 5. Finally, these two qualified to go to US to do a 1-year academic. 1-year schooling in the US, all expenses paid by US State Department. And they just left in the month of August this year, and they should be back by next year, August. 1 full academic year. And this year, I'm sure that 2 to 3 students would be going. And they would also be going to US this next year in August for 1 academic year. And that is the potential that they have. And another thing which I wanted to say for a very long time, and this is the right audience for me to say, that I always feel, I'm a strong believer, that these are the government schools have the best of the teachers, the cream, I would say. And the ones who could not qualify into the government schools are the ones working for private schools. Private schools are the ones where we are currently, that means myself and few of my colleagues and all, sending our wards, our children to those schools. I know that. The cream is not there. Probably we are looking at some facilities and other stuff, falling for those kind of things. As much I wanted to join my daughter and son in the government school, but there is always a pushback from home. It's a everyday mantra I do, like every day I keep telling this to my wife too. If I get a chance, I'll put my daughter to the government school. Right? That's the confidence that I have. And I'm sure the digital platform is not new to you at all. I see some of you, and most of you probably have a mobile phone and do WhatsApp and emailing and all of that. So it will not take much time for you to learn. And some probably you may have to కొన్ని మర్చిపోయి అంటే unlearn to learn. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Raghu Garu to hosting this program, and a big thank you to all the trainers of Infosys. And I'm sure through trainers and through you, we will be able to reach out to thousands of students year on year. And thank you so much for having me here. Good day to you all.